Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Vergil Ortiz is not ducking Terence Crawford. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And we get an interesting question from my brother Dan. And he says, why does Vergil Ortiz plan on fighting a guy that Crawford has already destroyed instead of Terence Crawford next? He's referring to Errol Spence. So he's saying that Vergil Ortiz is looking to fight Errol Spence in a non-title fight rather than fighting Terence Bud Crawford. He's also states, is he trying to age out Terence Crawford? Aging out Crawford don't make any sense when Crawford's already significantly older than Vergil Ortiz. Now look, let me break this down. Vergil Ortiz and his team are looking to make the Terence Crawford fight next. Early next year, they're looking to make that fight. It's already on record, it's already being said, and it's already stated. According to Vergil Ortiz's team, he states, all efforts will be made moving forward for Vergil Ortiz to fight Terence Crawford early next year. Vergil Ortiz wants it, and there's nothing but respect for boxing #1 pound-for-pound fighter in Terence Crawford, as he is a legend. Without question, it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fight to make. And he tagged Turki Al-Sheikh, Oscar De La Hoya, and the president of Golden Boy. So at the end of the day, you see that Vergil Ortiz is clear by his team that he wants that fight, and they're doing everything they can to make that fight early next year, which is exactly when Turki and Terence Crawford stated they wanted their next fight to be. So this makes perfect sense for Vergil Ortiz. I don't know if he could squeeze in a fight between now and then. I don't think that's possible. But at the end of the day, the fact that Vergil Ortiz and his team is looking to make every effort to make that fight happen, there's no one that can call him a duck. This is facts. This is not my feelings. This is not what I think. This is not an opinion. This is literally his team saying, we want that fight. Vergil Ortiz wants that fight, and we're doing everything to make that fight happen. So you see that Vergil Ortiz is not ducking Terence Crawford. But what I notice is when it comes to Terence Crawford, there's always this narrative of someone's scared, someone's afraid, someone don't want to fight him. And I get it. You know, these guys are Terence Crawford fans. They believe he's a god. They believe this man can do no wrong. They believe no one can beat him. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, you have to remain objective and unbiased.